choosing a testing lab, I think there's a number of criteria you need to take a look at. One would be transparency. How transparent is the lab? Do they share methods? Do they share chromatograms, results? There's nothing proprietary about quality control, and the FDA would agree with me that when they come to your facility and they want to see how you know that that is ginkgo or that's 6% caffeine, they want to see the results. Trust me, it doesn't work anymore. So a lab that works with you provides full results on their C of A's and is wide open to any discussion on how those results were derived, including copies of lab notebooks, anything like that. That's important. Any lab should be able to show all their cards at any time, and you shouldn't have to spend a certain amount of money or have a certain amount of volume or length of working with that lab to be able to get in and do an audit. An on-site audit should be absolutely no question about it. There's nothing to hide in a lab, and an audit reveals everything. There's a ton of labs out there. Well, there's actually a handful of labs out there, but there's a few out there that do everything, and I don't believe it's impossible to do everything perfectly. And for that reason, I think if you need to find a lab who is really great at microbiology, you find a lab that does that. A lab to do metals and pesticides, find one who focuses and hangs their hat on that. For botanical analysis, identity, there's a handful of labs, but find one that really focuses on that. And that's how you really make sure you have the right answers. Also, it's important not to just be with one lab. Having a handful of them or a couple, at your need is important so that you have full coverage for your product line.